This week, I've got another one of those simple, small things that make a big difference to our communication as leaders. I want you to think about making sure that you match your channel to your purpose. You know, we thought there were a lot of information inputs at the beginning of this year that's just continued to expand over the last decade or so, that we were constantly trying to keep track of. This year, with hybrid workforces and people working from home and people working in various random locations at flexible times of the day, keeping track of the information flow is harder than ever. And as leaders, I think it's incredibly important that we find ways not just to navigate our own pathway through that, but we are making it as clear as possible for others to navigate their pathway in response to our communication. So the leaders who I'm seeing thrive the most in this context are being very explicit about the different purposes of different channels of communication. So, for example, they will have a specific channel, whether that's just gone out of my brain, a Slack channel, or a particular channel on Teams, or via a Facebook group, whatever it is, but a specific channel that is just to keep track of who is where. When we set that up well, it means that it's easier for us all to have some boundaries and to stick to some boundaries between work and life. So having an explicit communication way to do that really helps. They're also being really careful to make sure that what goes in emails or in chat conversations is transactional information. That when we start to need to give someone some information or ask them a question that is more nuanced, that we're picking up the phone and having a live conversation. And that once we get into trying to generate dialogue, when we're trying to come up with new ideas together, or things get too messy to keep track of, that we are jumping on a video call with people so that we can connect more effectively. Now, these sound like oversimplifications of the complexity of communicating day to day. But if you've not tried it yet, I encourage you to give it a go, because it is a simple way where you can bring more clarity to your communication, and that makes it easier for yourself and for others who you work with. If you'd like to play with more ideas around how we communicate as leaders and how we can get better at doing that, I encourage you to join us on my next online program, Effective Communication. It's designed explicitly to be a pragmatic, practical, a reflection and action-focused experience for those of us who are in the mid-levels of the messiness of the moment. Play with some peers, explore the challenges. I would love to work with you through this experience. So please do get in touch. I look forward to the chance to have many conversations about leadership ahead. This is it for this particular series. If you've got ideas for what you would like to talk to me, like me to talk about in the next series, please do get in touch. I am using those ideas that we're getting from people to hone the thoughts that I have and clarify what's most useful to share with you. So please do get in touch. And good luck. It's hard work leading through this. And it makes a difference when we step up to doing that which is difficult and that which needs to happen. Humans, listen, pause, give yourself some space in whatever tiny way you can, and be as clear as possible in your communication. I look forward to help you continue to do that in the future. Thanks. Good luck. Be brave. Have fun. I'll stop now.